Hey cats, it's your friendly neighborhood Ginger here again with the final installment of my 6-part mini-series about learning Arabic. You've come a long way, so before we continue, let's take some time out to recap the letters we've learned so far. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Gim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Thal, Re, Zay, Sin, Shin, Sad, Dad, Ta, Za, Ain, Kain, Fa, Kaf, Kaf, and Lam. Again, take some time to yourself to pause the video, close your eyes, and recite these letters to yourself while thinking of the shapes of each letter in your head. Then see if you can write them down in order while also remembering the names and sounds of each letter. Seriously, do it. Alright, all done? Let's finish this. You've already seen most of these letters in earlier lessons, so it should be pretty simple learning the last few. Like these two. The first one you've already learned way back in the very first letter learning video. Can you remember what sound it makes? These letters are called Meem and Noon. They make M and N sounds, respectively, and each have two forms, depending on where they are in the word. Meem usually looks just like a circle sitting in the middle of the baseline of words, and it's at the end of a word. It's got a 90-degree turn on the tail that goes straight down. Noon looks just like the Ba, Ta, Tha series, except this one has one dot above. Doesn't it look just like it should fall between the Ba and Ta in the alphabet? Well, it doesn't. Sorry. I didn't design the dang thing. I'm just teaching it. Anyway, let's take a look at some words. The first two words you've definitely seen already and should have memorized no problem. And dam should be pretty easy to decipher by this point. If not, you should probably take some time to go back and practice, or at least write out the alphabet a few times from memory. Now we come to a word which combines both the M and N sounds. This is the word Medina, meaning city. Ever hear of the city of Medina? Yeah, creative name, isn't it? What's the next phrase say? Take your time sounding it out. Ana min is correct. You've learned the word ana earlier. It means I or I am. Min means from. Therefore, ana min means I'm from. So if you want to let somebody know where you're from, just say ana min wherever. Pretty easy. Finally, we have the Egyptian word for Nile. It's pronounced Nil. Pretty simple. Alright, next letter. This is one letter, perhaps the most complicated looking one in the whole alphabet. We call this the Ha. From right to left, up to down, we have the isolated form, the initial form, the medial form, and the terminating form. The Ha has no real equivalent in the English language. It sounds kind of like a breathier H sound. Do not confuse the Ha with ha, okay? I probably just did there. Again, I'm learning right alongside you guys. This one is super tricky, so if you can, try to find a native speaker to evaluate your pronunciation. You've already seen this letter a few times, so let's review a bit. First, we have both Guinea and Ahwa, meaning Egyptian pound and coffee, respectively. You've already learned these words before. Notice how the shape of the ha changes depending upon the location within the word. Finally, we have a fun new vocab word, haram, the Egyptian word for pyramid. Pretty cool. Again, practice the living daylights out of this letter and work on distinguishing it from the letter ha. Are you ready for the last two letters? Are ya? Are ya? Woo! I know I am. Well, here they are. Wow and ya. Letters that sound like interjections. Sweet. You've seen and heard these letters a ton already. The wow makes either a W or an O sound, well, depending on the context. And the ya makes an E sound, and often looks like a lowercase I with two dots beneath it when it's in the middle of a word. A form of the ya is used to show possession, as explained in video number 2, the first letter learning video, except the dots are left out. Well, let's check out these two letters and some words. The first word is pretty complicated. Okay, well, not really. In this case, it is pronounced hua, and it means and. This is pretty easy because it is kind of sort of like an ampersand or an inclusive cross. We briefly touched on the next word once before, hualad, meaning boy. The next word highlights the wow's ability to sometimes sound like an O instead of a W. This is oftentimes done to accommodate for foreign words spelled in Arabic. Also, this word incorporates the ya, making an E sound. Can you read it? Oreo. Yeah! Regular viewers of my channel know that I hold a special place in my heart for Egyptian Oreos. I'd be remiss if I didn't include a reference in the series. Finally, another word you might be familiar with. Ever hear someone leading a group of Arabic speakers say yalla? Well, here it is. Yalla means let's go or let's move or come on. Pretty cool, huh? Yalla, yalla, yalla. And with that, we come to the end of our Arabic alphabet lessons. With a little bit of practice and hard work, you've acquired all the tools you need to start learning a new language. Stay tuned for more Arabic lessons from a man who barely understands Arabic, myself, and don't be afraid to look elsewhere for some more practice. I won't be angry, I promise. In fact, I'm excited to hear of your progress. Be sure to let me know either by commenting on my video or liking my page on Facebook, www.facebook.com/RyanTravels1. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and also to show off your new skills to all your friends. Peace out, and I'll see you guys later.